Welcome to today's training on the new wave for mobile notaries. I appreciate you for being here with us to grow yourself and your business. The first thing we need to do is clarify a little bit of legal stuff. With today's training, we're talking about one of the greatest opportunities with mobile notaries have to create joy and consistent income, one that has been under our nose for decades, going mainly unnoticed due to the popularity of loan signings. It's very real, and it's changing lives on all fronts, but we cannot guarantee results. Your success will depend on your own effort, skill, and market conditions, and most importantly, how you apply what you learn here today. And you will learn a lot. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Laura Bewer, and I'm excited to be here with Jen representing CNTDA, Certified Notary Trust Delivery Agent. Since 2006, I've been on a mission to develop confident and competent notaries through hands-on training, coaching, and a strong community of professionals who support each other. I'm a trainer, a coach, an author, and a community leader, and a working notary for the last 21 years. Everything I share comes straight from the field because I'm still out there doing the work. I love what I do because I get to serve the public and local businesses and make a great living doing it. So let's jump in and explore how you can build your skills, boost your confidence, and grow a notary business that truly works for you. We have a packed and exciting training for you today, and I'm here with my dear friend and collaborator, Jen Neitzel, who I'll bring up and introduce here very shortly. What you'll be hearing about and learning about today is changing the face of the notary and estate planning industry as we speak. This isn't some theory or wishful thinking. It's a proven system that's already working for other notaries. This is an exciting boom for mobile notaries, and there's room for you. You are in the right place. So grab a pen and paper, stay hydrated, and let's have some fun today. Feel free to take pictures or screenshots of any of the slides.
Hey everyone, I am Jen Neitzel, educator, speaker, and unapologetic advocate for notaries who are ready to build businesses that actually thrive, not just survive. For the past 6 years, I've coached thousands of mobile professionals through my signature 5-point marketing system, the same system that's helped notaries double and even triple their income by focusing on connection over competition. I'm also the co-creator of the Certified Notary Trust Delivery Agent program. And together with Laura and a team of 8 estate planning attorneys, we've built the only notary certification in the country designed hand in hand with the legal industry. My mission is simple: to help you step into the next big opportunity in the notary world, estate planning. Let's look at what we'll learn today. First, we're going to teach you what estate planning presentations are and why they deserve your attention right now. Then we'll show you the similarities and differences with loan signing appointments. You'll see how easy it can be to transition to this industry. We'll also tell you why these appointments are so lucrative. And of course, we'll show you where to find customers and clients, and also how to stand out and build attorney relationships. And finally, at the very end, we'll invite you to take advantage of a special offer to accelerate your learning with our certification program. You're going to want to stick around to the end because I think you're going to love these appointments for a few reasons. I hear this all the time from notaries who've made the switch. They say, Jen, this work, it just feels different. Because in estate planning, you're not just signing and dating paper, you are delivering peace of mind. You're helping families protect their legacies and giving them confidence that their wishes will be honored. You'll also connect with some of the most passionate, heart driven professionals out there. attorneys and legal teams who genuinely care about helping people. And the best part, you become an essential part of that mission. With the right training and mindset, you will build elevated long term relationships with attorneys and law firms that translate into consistent, sustainable income, no matter what's happening in the housing market. Because here's the truth, loan signings live and die by interest rates. You don't have to worry about mortgage interest rates anymore. It is always estate planning season. Laura, can you tell us about these assignments and how they are similar to and different from loan signings?
Absolutely. So I want to take a moment to explain the difference between estate planning documents and a full living trust presentation, especially from the perspective of the notary public. As notaries, we often find ourselves in the room when these critical documents are signed, but it's important to understand what we do and do not provide. Let's talk about estate planning documents. This refers to key legal documents like the last will, power of attorney, advanced healthcare directive, and the HIPAA. These documents help the client with formal written instructions or permission based on what the document is meant to do. We do not define or explain these documents as notaries, but we may introduce them. These documents can be requested independently of each other, and it could include a trust document just all by itself. A full living trust presentation, on the other hand, is a comprehensive plan, usually created and can be delivered by an estate planning attorney or a trust consultant. It covers the structure of the trust, how assets are transferred, the role of the trustee, and often includes an entire binder with a section for each document to walk the client through the entire estate plan. A trust document, along with the others I already mentioned, is the best clue a full trust is involved. And many times it is called a living trust, and notaries have the opportunity to do more than notarize in these types of assignments, thus making it a lucrative opportunity. Whether the assignment is from an attorney, a legal plan company, or it was do it yourself, the public direct, all of these are your opportunities. So let's talk about the Certified Notary Trust Delivery Agent Program. We train notaries to confidently deliver estate planning documents, professionally guide them through the signing process, and support the attorney or estate planning company without crossing into the unauthorized practice of law. We don't provide the overall map. However, with the right training, you can be the tour guide. You are the trusted delivery agent, the professional who shows up prepared, knows the terrain, and ensures this journey goes smoothly. So, what if your stamp could do more than just complete a transaction? What if your role could help families navigate one of the most emotional transitions of their lives with clarity, with care, and with confidence? As a trust delivery agent, you're not just a notary, you're a professional trusted to guide the clients through critical estate and trust documents, offering peace of mind when it matters most. This work changes lives. It strengthens families. It brings order to moments that could otherwise feel overwhelming. And when you change the level of service you offer, when you step into this elevated role, you don't just change your business, you change the world, one appointment at a time. As a certified notary trust delivery agent, your role goes far beyond stamping documents. You become a trusted partner in the estate planning process, serving both attorneys and non-attorney providers who prepare living trust documents for their clients. Here's what that typically looks like in the field. So, your work environment, you may work with law firms, estate planning services, legal document preparers as an independent contractor. Sometimes the attorney is present during the signing, but often you are the professional handling the delivery on their behalf. You will arrange the appointment directly with the client, confirming time, location, and readiness. You are the client's primary point of contact for the signing experience. You present estate planning documents for signature, including those that need notarization. You don't explain legal content, but you do deliver them professionally using CNTDA approved language that keeps you compliant and confident. Now, many estate plans include documents that require witnessing, but not notarization, like a pour-over will. In those cases, you may act as a witness or arrange one depending on your local laws. And once signed, you ensure all the documents are properly organized, double-checked, and packaged for return to the attorney or service provider. Accuracy and professionalism are key here. In short, you're the bridge between estate planning provider and client, ensuring the signing experience is smooth, secure, and complete. This is a high trust role that requires confidence, attention to detail, and strong communication. And we train you to deliver that every time. Now, there are some similarities to loan signing work. And if you're already doing loan signings, you'll find that trust delivery agent work feels familiar, and that's by design. Here are a few key similarities. It's a mobile service. Just like loan signings, you travel to the client, whether that's their home or a senior facility, an attorney office, even a hospital. You provide high-level service right where it's needed. You present documents and you confirm identity. You'll present the estate planning documents with professional step-by-step approach. You confirm the signer's identity and ensure the right person is signing the right document, just like in loan packages. And of course, you'll perform notarizations. Most of the documents, like the trust itself, the power of attorney, advanced healthcare directive, the HIPAA, and potentially assignments, require notarization. Your role is to ensure each one is properly executed. Now, this may sound familiar. How about a bundled pricing strategy? This is a major win, especially for notaries in states that don't allow for a robust travel fee. Trust delivery work is typically priced as a bundled fee for the entire service, including travel time, witnessing, notarizing, and document return. It simplifies quoting and helps you ensure profitability. So if you're comfortable with loan signings, stepping into a trust delivery is a natural evolution and one that opens up a powerful new revenue stream. CNTDA gives you the tools, the training, and the scripts to deliver with professionalism and confidence while staying compliant every step of the way. So what's different, you ask? Well, while trust delivery work shares many similarities with loan signings, there are some important differences that set it apart, and many of them work in your favor. Let's start with my favorite, no printing required. Unlike loan packages that often require you to print hundreds of pages, most trust delivery agents receive a pre-printed estate plan where they meet the signer at the law office or home where the documents have already been prepared. If you offer printing, it's usually an added bonus service, not the expectation. How about working directly with the attorney and the clients? Trust delivery work usually comes directly from the attorney, legal document assistant, or the public, not through signing services. That means fewer middlemen, more direct communication, and the potential to build lasting relationships. You're typically paid at the table. No more waiting 30 or 60 days for a check. In trust delivery work, it's common to be paid at the table, either by the attorney, the client, or through a prearranged invoicing system with very quick turnaround times. And these are smaller document packages. Usually you'll handle 8 to 10 documents, and most will require notarization. It's compact, but impactful. You'll leave the signed trust and other originals with the client and retain only documents specified for return, such as funding instructions or attorney copies. If a request for scanning is made, it's usually only the signature page and the notary certificate. And you know what? There are various sources for these documents. These documents may come directly from the public, from legal plans like Legal Shield or Ameristate or Premier, or from an LDA. It could even be a downloadable package from a virtual provider like Trust and Wills. That means you'll see a range of document styles and formatting. But here's what's great. It's almost always going to be your state notary language because it's created based on residence of that signer. So your delivery process will stay consistent. In short, there's no printing, direct pay, smaller packages, and more professional autonomy. So you might be thinking, well, what would make a great trust delivery agent? Well, not everyone is built for delivery trust work, but those who thrive tend to share a few powerful characteristics. We help you develop and strengthen these traits to build a sustainable and rewarding practice. You don't need to be an attorney, but a solid understanding of estate planning documents, legal terminology, and the proper delivery protocols is key. That is why CNTDA provides hands-on training, scripts, and real-world scenarios. And trust delivery agents often become the go-to resource for attorneys, planners, and families. This isn't one and done work. It's about building credibility and trust over time. Estate planning can be emotional. Many signers are new to the process or aging, grieving, navigating a big life transition. The ability to slow down, listen, and calmly guide them through the process makes all the difference. Understanding what questions you can answer and which should be asked of the preparer of the documents is key to being helpful without overstepping. And if you like working face to face with clients, making a tangible impact, this is for you. Trust work is highly personal. You're often walking clients through some of the most important documents they'll ever sign. And flexibility is key. Every appointment is a little different. Different documents, different settings, different personalities. Being able to adapt while staying professional and organized is one of your greatest strengths. The best trust delivery agents bring professionalism, heart, and structure to the table, and CNTDA equips you to do just that. Now, to help you answer the question I know is on your minds, how do I find customers and make money? Please welcome back my friend and colleague, Jen Neitzel.
Thanks, Laura. We just heard some great insight about how becoming a certified trust delivery agent compares to loan signing work. But now let's dig into one of the most important questions in business. Who are your customers? As a certified trust delivery agent, your primary customers are estate planning attorneys. Now, here's just a quick reality check. Not all attorneys do the same kind of work. Just like doctors that specialize in different parts of the body, attorneys specialize in different areas of law. You're not marketing yourself to every lawyer in town. You're focusing on estate planning attorneys, but you don't have to stop there. Family law attorneys, elder care attorneys, and probate attorneys can also be excellent referral sources. And let's not forget about those legal plan companies. These are businesses that host seminars, often over lunch or dinner, to educate groups on estate planning options. They need notaries like you to handle the delivery of these documents with care and professionalism. You've also got paralegals and legal document preparers in your corner. These professionals handle a ton of legal paperwork and frequently need a reliable notary to help finalize the process. And another potential customer base is the general public. Believe it or not, states don't require an attorney to prepare a living trust. So when people use platforms like Rocket Lawyer or LegalZoom to DIY their estate plans, guess who they still need? That's right, you, a certified, competent notary who can professionally handle their trust delivery and notarization. Now that we've identified your potential customers, the next question is, where do you find them? Here's the deal. You got to get in their orbit. Go where they go. If there are continuing legal education sessions or CLEs in your town, go. There's bar association events or estate planning luncheons, you should attend them. If your local bar association allows non-attorney affiliates to join or network, get involved. And the same goes for your Chamber of Commerce. But don't just show up. Show up with a purpose. Become a familiar face. Build rapport and make connections. You can also find opportunities through structured networking groups like BNI, Provisors, or your local SCORE Foundation. Don't forget to farm those social calendars too, like meetup.com or eventbrite.com, and other various business associations or groups in your community. The wider your network, the more chances you have to get in front of the right people. And let's talk about online for a minute. Your LinkedIn profile should be polished, optimized, and active. Don't forget to search local attorney directories. Yep, just like notaries, attorneys have different directories they can sign up with to advertise their services to their communities. And your Google business profile should be built out with relevant keywords and local SEO in mind so that when an attorney types notary for estate plans into Google, you show up. So now you've identified your clients and you know exactly where to find them. But here's the $1 million question. How do you build genuine, lasting relationships with them? Because no matter what industry you're in, one truth always holds. Authentic relationships build lasting businesses, period. And when it comes to attorneys, this could not be more true. They don't want somebody who's flashy or trying too hard. They want someone who's dependable, professional, and makes their job easier. Let me be very clear. This isn't about being someone or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about leaning into what already makes you great: your integrity, your consistency, and your ability to connect with people on a human level. This is where a smart, relationship driven marketing strategy changes everything. At Marketing for Notaries, we teach the 5 point marketing system. It's a step by step framework built on consistency, authenticity, and results. At its core, it looks like this: introducing yourself with purpose, online and in person, to be to the professionals that matter the most. Following up with intention so you're not forgotten once the handshake ends. Staying top of mind with genuine monthly touches that show your value, not just selling your services. Building your online presence so attorneys and their clients can find you, trust you, and want to work with you. And finally, networking with purpose, getting into the right rooms, having the right conversations, and forming the right connections. This isn't about selling yourself. It's about positioning yourself as a trusted partner in the estate planning process, someone attorneys can count on again and again. Now, I know the word marketing can make some people cringe. Maybe it feels intimidating or unnatural, especially if you're an introvert. But here's the truth: marketing is simply relationship building with intention. If you can connect with people authentically, you can absolutely thrive in this space. So let me leave you with this. Trust work isn't just another revenue stream. It's a way to build a business that is rooted in service, community, and human connection. And that is something worth showing up for because this is your moment. Becoming a certified notary trust delivery agent isn't just another line on your resume. It's a gateway to a sustainable, relationship based business that lasts. And in a world where trust is everything, you're already perfectly positioned to become the go to resource in your community. Now, let's take a quick moment and recap everything that we have learned today. I just showed you how to stand out and deepen client relationships, as well as where to find customers and clients. Laura showed you that bringing more value makes these appointments very lucrative. And at the beginning of the presentation, Laura also described the similarities and differences from loan signing appointments. And we outlined exactly what trust presentations are and why they deserve your attention right now. So, does it have your attention helping people protect their families and their legacies while you earn income? Does that sound exciting to you? Then now is the time. Your timing could not be more perfect because over the next 10 years, we are undergoing the greatest transfer of generational wealth in all of recorded history. With an expected $84 trillion changing hands from one generation to the next. And they're going to need instruments like wills and trusts and other estate planning to help facilitate this transfer. In fact, in an early 2025 planning study, caring.com found that 76% of US adults do not have an estate plan in place. So, by that math, with 262 million adults in America, that means there are 199 million adults without an estate plan, which also explains while there's 216,000 estate planning professionals that I talked about earlier, the attorneys, the paralegals, and the trust companies in the United States, all helping those millions of adults get their affairs in order in time for this great wealth transfer. Every single one of these professionals is a prospective client for a trust delivery agent. Plus, with around 35,000 new attorneys graduating law school each year, over 5,000 of them are expected to choose estate planning or probate as their focus each year. And guess what? Regardless of whether an attorney is used to create or trust or not, it doesn't matter because the public can do it themselves without an attorney. That means that every living trust in every single state requires notarization, and usually lots of them. Guys, the new boom for mobile notaries is here. It's happening right now. This isn't theory or hope. Our program was created with an advisory panel of 8 different estate planning attorneys from across the country. So you can be reassured that the training you receive is exactly what attorneys are looking for. We now have hundreds of trust delivery agents throughout the country earning fees that range between $125 to $250 or more, depending on the client, your services, and your geographic area. And most importantly, when you hold a certification, it tells attorneys one very powerful thing. You know what you're doing. It shows you've invested the time, the energy, and the resources to master the process. So you're not just completing an appointment, you're protecting their client relationships and reputation. And that's exactly what we're going to make simple for you to do today. This is your invitation to make this year different than the one before. This is your chance to build a lucrative and consistent revenue stream that does not rely on mortgage interest rates or the housing market. To develop mastery level knowledge of trust documents and their proper execution, no matter what state you're commissioned in. This is your invitation to work with clients that respect and appreciate the role you play in delivering peace of mind as the last line of defense against fraud and identity theft. Normally, our program is $299, but right now we are offering $100 off just for watching this webinar today. It's the perfect time to build another revenue stream as a certified notary trust delivery agent. And today you can save $100 to do so. Laura, can you tell us what we should know about our program?
Absolutely. Here are some of the FAQs you might want to know about this program. It's 100% online and at your own pace, so you could take advantage of classes when it's convenient for you. And you can revisit the material anytime because you have lifetime access to all 4 modules, over 45 videos, audios, or PDF lessons. We give you sample documents that you can download for practice because we give you the scripts on how to briefly describe each one of them. We also offer extensive marketing training for both so that the public can find you when they need you and for how to connect to estate planning professionals. There's a final exam requirement of 85% or better to pass, and you can take the test as many times as you need to, no additional charge. And there's no recertification requirement. Once you're certified for life. And that means after you pay for the course fee, that's it. You don't have to pay for anything else to maintain your certification.
So let's look at everything that is included, all for just $199. There is anytime access to the course material. It's always available to you, so you can review and revisit it anytime. The CNTDA community on School is your all in one hub for connection, training, and ongoing support, where CNTDAs collaborate with peers, access exclusive resources, and get real time guidance from Laura and me, and stay updated on everything happening in the estate planning world. When you pass the test, you will be issued a certificate and badge that you can use on your marketing materials, signifying that you are a certified notary trust delivery agent. And we don't just sell you an online course and leave you high and dry. We offer an educational call every single month. The calls are hosted by Laura and me, and we deep dive into various topics ranging from signing table know how to marketing, prospecting, and productivity. The call is recorded and replays are added to the course material, so you always have them. And we know it's intimidating and sometimes confusing to understand how bundled pricing works for these types of services. So we include the special bonus lesson on choosing your pricing strategy. You will know exactly what to charge your customers for trust delivery in your state. And rest assured, it's going to fall between the range I gave you earlier, somewhere between $125 and $250 per appointment. We host a weekly Ask Me Anything style call to support you even further along your journey to be the certified notary trust delivery agent estate planning professionals rely on in your community. And we know you have a lot of hard decisions to make about where to invest your money right now. And unlike the stock market, we want this to be risk-free. If you buy the course today and you are not 100% satisfied, if it doesn't deliver on the promises we've made, you can cancel within 30 days and we will give you your money back. So there's no risk here. Get certified for $199 today, where you will save $100 off the regular price. Opportunities like this don't wait, and neither should you. Grab your $100 off, claim your certification, and walk into Monday ready to earn more doing work that matters.